Hey guys, welcome back to another day in the life video here at Good Old Boy Customs. My name is Hunter, and today we have a few jobs lined up. Starting off with this 2007 Dodge Ram 3500. We'll be replacing the windshield in it. No tint, just a windshield replacement. And then we'll be moving on to a Volvo that's gonna be getting a little bit of paint protection film. And then a Cadillac Escalade that we'll be starting a chrome delete on. We'll be working on that over the next couple days. So yeah, if you have any questions or any thing you'd like to see, drop it down in the comments, and let's get to it. All right, so first thing we're going to do to replace the windshield is remove the cowl, remove the windshield wipers, get all that out of the way so we can put our line through, and looks like we're gonna need something to hold up this hood. So we'll get these windshield wipers out of the way. Just pop off, pull this little tab, pop it off, throw it underneath the front of the truck, get it out of the way. Same thing on this one. Got a couple torque screws here in the top. These out of the way. Grab our trim tool, pop off all these clips. Now we'll also have to remove these trim pieces that run up either side of the windshield. So T15 Torx, pull out all these. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we'll come inside, we'll get the remote start antenna removed from the glass, as well as the rear view. Grab our orange bat, stick it on the glass. Push it through the bottom there, come around to the outside, pull the string through and run it all the way around the glass, up and around. Now you need to make sure you drop below those plastic clips. Same thing over here. Make sure you're underneath the clip. Tighten the line. Grab our drill, insert our bit, and make sure we're on our low speed setting. Pull it out into the middle. Okay, we'll pull it till it's about 90, and then we'll come up to the top here. Use my hand, push it, so I'm not pulling on the headliner. Okay, move the bat all the way over. We'll grab our lock here so we can finish that line. Bring it to about there. Just like that, our windshield is free. Put everything back. Watch our lights and watch the paint. Hop onto the running board. Now the next thing we're going to do is get this WRD Pro 6 setting tool installed. So I'm just going to give these cups a wipe, make sure there's no dust sitting on them. Now let's get this seal out of the way and into the truck so we can close this door. Then we're going to take the longer setting tool, and I like to just put my thumb on the pinch weld on the top of it where the top of the windshield sits, and I'm kind of aiming for the middle of this tool to the bottom of this one here. Come over to the glass, measure down, put a finger there, flip our tool, lock it into place, obviously driver's side. Okay, so now we've got our other setting tool. We just kind of go for the middle of the glass, put that on. And I like to use another cup, kind of put it down here. That way I don't have to keep my hand underneath and, you know, potentially stick it in the urethane or wrap around and grease up the primer. Okay, next we need to scrub the outside of this glass really well, trying to get any of the residual grease or oils out of the glass so that we have a good bonding surface. You know, you can see here, there's a sticker here. There's residual adhesive still on there. So just take your time, scrub it really good. Okay, our next step here, get our primer, shake it up. I'm gonna prime the glass. Now, this dauber obviously just went around a clean, brand new windshield, so I'm gonna dip it again. Anytime a dauber touches a vehicle pinch weld, it goes in the garbage. It doesn't get re-dipped. You do that, you're gonna fill up your primer with crap and have a bottle of primer that is no good. So, same thing, prime all the way around where your bead will sit. Up here is where we kind of delaminated a little bit, so we want to make sure we get lots of primer on that. Run it down our side. Across the bottom. Alright, so we've got our urethane. Prime that tip. And we'll run our bead, and then we'll install our glass. Okay, urethane's all ready. Double check our cups are tight. Good, good. That one looks good. So come over to the passenger side, lift it up, hand in the middle, set the glass on your shoulder and head and get your hand underneath. Set the driver's side onto the hook. Up and over. Drop the glass down and push it into place. Get onto our clip. Come over to this side. Make sure we got coverage. And onto our clip. Okay guys, so now we've got this Volvo XC90 2016 in the shop. We're gonna be doing, we just did the bumper last week. So we're gonna be going over that, making any touch-ups that need to be made, and then we're gonna be putting a hood strip on here, obviously, and doing the fenders. This customer already had paint protection film. It's from a body shop, and they've removed it all, and we'll be replacing it. So, squeegee, give it a wipe off. Get this all gelled up. Grab our slip. Line it up, tack it down. Okay. Grab our slip again. Sorry about the noise, we got some snow removal going on right now. So, make sure we got lots of slip underneath of this. No dry spots. Push out some of this air. We'll start over on this little edge. We've got two corners, so this is a good tack point to start at. So line those up. Squeegee it down. Make sure, yeah. Just wanted to make sure there was this little dot there. Couldn't tell if it was some contamination or a rock chip, but it's a little rock chip. So I've got that tacked. Move over to this corner. Give this a pull. Make sure you don't have any dry spots. So pull it up to this corner and all the way up to there. Okay, go ahead and lock that down. Looks like maybe we got a little piece of debris right there. Okay, throw our gel underneath this edge, and we'll lock this whole piece down. Okay. Now we'll go over to this side. Come down to this corner again, or this little drop down. And we're gonna pull this. It's gonna need quite a bit of stretch here across the front face. So okay, it's tacking up, so we'll just tack that down. Make sure our overhang is even across this front edge. I'm gonna leave a middle spot open here. I'm actually gonna get my slip underneath here, not close this up quite yet. That way I can pull down as well as push my film up. So we'll leave that section for a few minutes here. Come over here, lock all this in. So again, this is gonna need a bit of a tug. Okay, lock that corner. Grab our gel that, and make sure we don't have any spots tacked up. Pull that corner up. Lock in that valley right away. Lock in that. This stuff will be able to work out, no problem. Make sure we got our wrapped edge. We'll lock all this in. Kick out this air. Always a good idea to push out as much of the air as you can. That way you don't accidentally create a dry spot, and then that will be noticeable. You'll get a little bit of that chicken skin if you do that. So let's go ahead and start squeezing this whole hood out. Okay, so these fenders, very simple. Hit them with some slip, clean them off, hit it with some gel. Hit our pattern with some gel. I like to always start with the fender on the front leading edge. So get this front corner on, and this whole edge is now good. Okay, work it down to this corner. Then we're gonna lift it back up, and we're gonna follow slowly down this edge, making sure we're right where we need to be. Lock that whole piece in. You don't want to have too much overhang, otherwise you'll create issues for yourself. Trying to wrap it, and then you're gonna have to trim it. Okay, so we've got this Volvo all finished up here. So, like I said before, we finished the bumper last week. Now we've got the hood strip all finished, the fenders, and the mirror caps. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I didn't put any video from the Chrome delete onto this video. I'm going to do a separate video focusing on that Chrome delete later. It just ended up being a lot of footage and pretty time consuming. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. We'll have links in the description for all the products that we used today. And if you have any questions, let us know down in the comments. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.